Dime Dropper fam, what is up? Vlog number 6 on the season? Yeah, 6 on the season. James Harden and the Clips have won 3 games in a row. And tonight will be our biggest test of this winning streak. We'll be playing the New Orleans Pelicans, who have won 2 games in a row, beat the Sacramento Kings, a good team. And something special tonight, the first time I'll be seeing Zion Williamson. So funny because I've seen the Pelicans 4 times in the last 2 seasons. All those vlogs are on the channel. The last one being late last season where Kawhi left the game with that mysterious face injury and we got blown out. That one sucked. Zion, this is the first time I've ever seen him live, so it's going to be really entertaining. Zion, Brandon Ingram, no CJ McCollum, of course, out with that lung thing. So let's see how it goes. Oh, my God. Let's see how it goes. Like, subscribe. You already know the drill. Let's see if we can make it 4 in a row. Cue the music. One thing I for sure don't take for granted is the fact that we're going to the arena and Kawhi Leonard and Paul George are healthy, playing their 14th straight game with each other. That's their longest streak as Clippers ever. Can you believe that? 14 straight games. Knock on wood, and I'm still knocking. And to add to that, it's already surreal seeing those 2 in Clipper jerseys when I go to a game. It's starting to feel normal. It felt normal for Paul a couple years ago. But for Kawhi, we haven't really been able to get used to it until these last 2 years. So now I'm starting to get used to it. And Russell Westbrook, I'm definitely still not used to. James Harden, what are we doing here?
Here we are. Here I am. I'll take that fucking drink now. Please and thank you.
Here with BJ of the Pull Out Podcast. BJ, thoughts on the game, man. You're working for the Clippers now. Thoughts on tonight's game?
Man, hey, I'm very excited, man. We're going to have to get a dub tonight. In-season tournament on the lock, so we got to get it going, man.
So Zion's playing in front of Clipper fans for the first time in 2 years. What kind of impact do you think he's going to make? How do we limit him? Because we're pretty, thin size-wise.
I mean, we got to put Kawhi on him early, bro, because nobody else can guard him. PG is too big for PG, too big for, I think Terrence Mann. He's too fast for Zubac, so we got to put Kawhi on him, another big body.
We getting a W tonight?
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yes, sir.
Thank you, bro.
Score prediction?
I say 120 to 115. All right, Jacob here with the Paul George Fresno State jersey. How are we feeling tonight?
I'm feeling good, man. We've won 3 in a row. I'm excited. I didn't think we would be on a winning streak at this point of the season. I was down when we first traded for Harden, but I'm actually really worried about the Pelicans, man. Ingram has owned us. We lost plenty of games. The last 10 games, I think they've won 8 or 9 of them. So I'm a little worried, but I'm hoping for the boys to pull it out, man.
We getting the win tonight?
Sorry?
Score prediction?
125, 123, we win it. It's going to be crazy offense, man.
6'6" forward number 1, Zion Williamson. And 6'8" forward number 14, Brandon Ingram. The head coach of the Pelicans is Willie Green.
Yeah!
Now, the AT&T starting lineup for LA Clippers. 6'5" guard in his 5th season for the Orleans Pelicans. 6'5" guard in his 15th year from Arizona State. Number 1, James Harden. The man in the middle in his 8th campaign from Croatia, number 40, Zubac. 6'8" forward in his 14th year from Palmdale, California, number 13, Paul George. And 6'7" forward in his 12th season from Orlando, number 2, Kawhi Bert Jones back into the game for the
Kawhi's starting to get going. He's got 12 on it down the floor.
Come on, James.
Here with a die-hard Dime Dropper fam, Soup Chu.
Dime Dropper is my boy. I love this man. Hardest working man in the industry.
Oh, thank
I was
you.
just telling him, I go to sleep to his podcast.
Oh.
I come to the game, and then I hit the bed, hit the pillow, I hit play on the podcast. I listen to him as I sleep.
There we go. So
I share my bed with Dime Dropper. I'm
Oh.
happy to say it.
I don't know
I'm
about
happy to say it.
settle down, Mike Smith, on that one.
I love this guy.
Okay, so thoughts on the game so far? We cut it down to 1.
Dude,
What do you think was the key to getting back in it?
what a comeback. I mean, I think we were down like 21, 22.
Yeah, 21 points.
We're down by 1 right now. You know what? I believe in tinkering Ty. He tinkers a lot. I think he's starting to figure out the rotations a little bit. Sometimes I see the 5 guys on there and I'm like, how is this going to work? But I'm not an expert. And he's making the changes. Like, I think he swapped out Harden for Russ when it was actually Russ's lineup. But I'm also starting to believe in Harden now too. Man, it's a great team. It's so great us going into the second half right now. Maybe we get our 4th win in a row. I'm just excited. You know, it's amazing that we got 4 superstars on this team that all want to be here.
Right.
They're begging to play for the Clippers. It's the first time in our history we've got superstars that want to be a Clipper.
So
That's freaking amazing to me.
it is. Are we winning this one? We're gonna break our little funk against the Pelicans. They have our number.
Oh, dude, the Pelicans had a great run in the 4th quarter, but we're showing them who we are. This is it. This is over. It's over.
Thank you, man. All right, here with Ross. He says he's a loyal Dime Dropper fan every morning, every show. What are your thoughts on the game so far?
First quarter, shooting splits, terrible. We're just missing shots we normally make, and the free throw shooting is just, I've never seen the Clippers shoot this poorly, especially Harden missing 2 in a row.
Right.
It's incredible for me. But the defense in the second quarter was amazing. Every switch, every pickup, every closeout, the defense actually kept us in this game, but our shooting just beyond that.
What's the key to winning this one? You think we can pull it out?
Yeah, heat up and defense. The key to this is to continue closeout defense. And, for all the stuff we give about PJ Tucker, can't do anything on offense, he's doing the job on Williams. He's bodying him up, not letting him drive to the lane. That has been a key. And Tice has been playing bully ball on defense, bodying up. I think the more physical we are, the better off we'll be, and we'll close this out and win it.
There we go. All right, Jay. Down by 1. We're down by 21. What was the good and bad of that half?
The bad, I think it's just we always have really bad starts, especially in the first and third quarter. But the really good stuff is I feel like last year we would have given up already, and we fought back not just once but twice. And I really like how Paul George is kind of like, making up for all of Brandon Ingram shots. Like they're kind of head to head. And shout out to PJ. Shout out to PJ Tucker because like I've been shitting on the guy, but he had like a 30-second like sequence where it was like guarded the hell out of Zion, got the steal, got another steal I think, and I just love the fight. And I think it's really encouraging, and I think this is why this season's going to be different.
All right, Drift. Down by 21, and now we're only down by 1. What worked well for us? What hurt us?
Honestly, it was just a lot of ISO ball while watching. I think what kind of kept us in the game was Norm going off that was the first quarter, and then PG going off in the second quarter. If it wasn't for that, honestly, I think we would have been down double digits going into the half.
You think we can pull this one out? We have a problem against the Pelicans. We're finally getting to see Zion. Can we get this done?
I think we could pull it off. I think what was kind of surprising, it's kind of interesting. In a group chat, we were getting on PJ, but PJ was kind of an irritant for Zion.
Yeah.
So if that can, spill over into the second half, then I think we'll have a chance.
There we go.
End of 3, it's New Orleans 85. Our Clippers 83.
This is very dangerous.
Vincent Zubac into the game for our Clippers, replacing Daniel Tice.
Very dangerous, but it's no shooting with 3 guys. Very rough start to the quarter offensively.
Outside Staples Center where the Clippers have just taken an L. I forget the score already. DL2, what went wrong?
Almost everything. A couple of people got hot. Some people were just cold the entire game. It was pretty disappointing. I want to say just poor judgment calls on Ty Lue's end. Bad lineups. People just weren't living up to par, weren't meeting up to his expectations. It was just kind of a sad game. I don't know what to say. I usually get my bullet points together, but I'm a little blindsided tonight. Yeah.
What can we do going forward? What's the adjustment to make? Because Harden and Russ, they had a tough game tonight. Russ, a lot of people are going to talk about how he just looked out of sorts.
There's just that's a problem with having a lot of stars on the team and a lot of people that you can trust to make a big play. There's a lot of people to blame when things go wrong, and there's a lot of different factions in the fan base that are going to try to pin it on particular people. But you got to be objective. Got to look at what lineups and combinations work at the right time. Got to get out ahead and just manage the time, the lineups, and just the minutes between the players that are producing and the ones that aren't.
You think it's just a one-off game, nothing to panic about, or what?
No, not at all. I think, the Pelicans have had our number for a while. I don't think we've beaten them in 3-4 years. Post-pandemic era, have not beaten the Pelicans.
We beat them in a regular season game right before the play-in game that we lost to them that season. We had no one.
Okay. We might have had no business winning that game. But I felt that way tonight, and, we got out in front of them. It was pretty good. Then it just fell apart like it does from time to time. So I'm not too concerned. I wanted to win. We didn't win, and we'll get them next time.
Thank you, brother. Outside Staples Center where the Clippers have just lost a narrow one to the Pelicans. Mason, what went wrong?
Well, there were a lot of things that went wrong. Namely, just we took too long to get started. That first quarter was a disaster, to put it bluntly. Just a lot of things. Things like we had there were some people that had decent games. Paul George had a decent game. Norm had a decent game, but there was just others. Really bad game for Russ. Really bad game for PJ. Probably easily the worst game Tice has played as a Clipper. Just overall, it was one of those days where everyone was in a funk. Also, shooting 31% from three didn't help at all.
Russell Westbrook, right now, it looks like he's kind of struggling off the bench. He's had a couple decent games against San Antonio, but tonight against the real opposition, it looked tough for him to get into a rhythm. What can we do about it? Because you want to play Harden, but also you can't play them together. Zoo, PJ, and Russ can't play together because the shooting is bad. What can we do to maximize Russ still?
Well, the thing is, Russ has always been this way. He's always been a heavily momentum-based player. When he's playing well, he's one of the best players in the league. But when he's playing bad, it gets, you just saw that. Russ, this was one of his really bad off days. I feel like as Russ gets more comfortable being on the bench and coming off, because he was a starter or basically the whole time when he was in the Clippers. So as he gets more comfortable in that role, I think that this will get better, especially, he's got another opportunity tomorrow night and after that, which I know scheduling, but even so, I think it'll get better.
We'll be okay?
We'll be okay.
Outside the Staples Center where the Clippers have just taken a loss to the Pelicans again. Drift, what went wrong?
Honestly, I think we were just kind of settling on shots, especially Kawhi, and we really didn't get much production from our guards. Russ was kind of jacking up a lot of shots that were ill-advised, and then Harden, he wasn't really aggressive, really. Even though he facilitated pretty well, he had a few turnovers that really weren't good, and he wasn't really aggressive on the offensive end. So you had pretty much PG and Norm carrying the offense with not much production from anybody else.
What can we do going forward? Is there anything to panic about? Do you think the Pelicans are just better than us, or was it just a one-game situation? We lost, come back tomorrow.
Honestly, I just think it's just a bad matchup. If you look at the stats, I think they outnumbered us by rebounds by double digits. So we don't have the size, so we pretty much have to lean on just outscoring them, and it just didn't happen tonight.
Appreciate you, Drift. Outside Staples Center where the Clippers have just taken a narrow L to the Pelicans. First of all, I just got to say, Pelicans, really solid team. We already know this. When they're healthy, when they're close to healthy, they can be a problem. I thought their duo outplayed our duo, Zion and Brandon Ingram, outplayed Paul George and Kawhi. I thought Paul was amazing. He's been our best player so far this season. But Kawhi, we haven't had him shoot 20 shots since we got Harden. I would like to see him have some games where he's really chucking out there, really getting 20 shots up. I thought we didn't shoot that many good threes. We missed a lot of easy ones, but there were some that were just, I thought, a little bit forced. Good production from Norm, but to me, you knew Zion was going to be a problem. We don't have that size in the front court. even before the trade, I said that Zion was going to be one of those power forwards that gave us issues. We threw PJ Tucker at him, and it was working a little okay. But the problem is PJ doesn't give us anything offensively, and I think the game really got away from us in that lineup at the beginning of the fourth. Again, PJ, Zoo, and Russ, putting them all out there on the floor. It's a lot of non-shooting, and I'm a little worried about Russ. It's starting to be what I expected, and that's I don't know if he can fully get into his rhythm off the bench. It feels like he's just playing too hard and pressing too much and shooting ill-advised shots. And I think he gets himself into a rhythm to start games. He's so used to it. He feeds off the beginning energy of a game, and he's kind of a tone setter. So I don't know. I'm a little worried because if you only put in Russ when Harden's out, that's really not that many minutes at all. So they have to share the floor a little bit, and that's becoming a problem as well. So I think the Pelicans are just a better team tonight. They have great size and athleticism with Ingram and Herb Jones and Najee Marshall on the wings to guard Kawhi and Paul. I thought Zoo and Tice were fine, but needed a little more from Kawhi. And Harden and Russ were just not good enough. I mean, Russ wasn't good. Harden, he had some good passes in the pick and roll, but he also had some bad reads. His defense was okay, better. He was active. I'll take that. But offensively, he could not create separation on Dyson Daniels. And sometimes where he missed Kawhi open to dribble. So he just slows us down. I'm not a huge fan of the pace that he plays at. And it just felt like we were slower and less athletic than this Pelicans team. But overall, it's just they're a bad matchup for us. I don't think it's anything to panic. I think we're still moving in the right direction. But we're going to really see the ceiling of this team very soon, or how good this team is very soon. And, yeah, these matchups against guys like Pelicans, Mavs, these kind of teams, that's what's going to really determine how good we are, not San Antonio. So it is what it is. Like, subscribe. You already know the deal. Vlog number 6. Appreciate everybody I saw at the game tonight. Always a pleasure. You already know how it is. Subscribe. Go Clips.